Well, ahoy,
Ahoy
there,
there,
cruisers, from a little bit of a different location, aren't we, David?
Yes, we're here at the most glamorous, boutique, unique 5-star hotel in Portsmouth.
We are.
The Premier Inn.
The Premier Inn. So we've had a very interesting few days. So basically, first of all, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining us this Sunday.
Gosh, you can see so many of you in the chats. Hello, guys.
It's a little bit unfamiliar, so if anything breaks, that's why we don't have our full equipment. So fingers crossed everything goes back. We don't have all the fancy bells and whistles like the little musical bits and
we'll have to sing. We're going to sing them live for you. I've just decided that. Ben doesn't know that yet.
Are we? Oh my god, that sounds a bit nerve-wracking.
And we don't have our usual microphones as well, so hopefully the sound's coming through okay.
Yeah.
And everything's running off Ben's phone at the moment, so fingers crossed that doesn't blow up.
So the whole stream is running off my phone through to my camera. So fingers crossed. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us. We're so glad to see everybody here tonight.
Yes, hello.
What have we got, David?
Got Jessie in Brighton, just down the road from us.
Oh, Kathy in Fort Wayne, Indiana. How nice is that? Hi from Spain, from Robert. Hello.
Oh, nice. Marjorie from a rather dull Edinburgh.
We've got Virginia there as well, from Jonathan. Mike's from New Mexico in the USA. How awesome is that?
Ellen Tom in Orlando. Hope that everyone is having a good week. Yeah, thanks, Ellen Tom.
A Franco from Chicago. Hi, guys. So happy you caught this live. Hope all is well from Nashville. From Shauna. Thanks very much, Shauna. Very
Michael
appreciated.
from Belfast, having a G&T at the ready.
Fantastic. Yeah, so as I said, we've had a very busy week, so we're going to catch up with that first of all. So as you know, we are planning to take a yacht cruise tomorrow morning, which we are very excited about, but it's been a bit of a long run up to it. So we've been self-isolating for about a week and a half now, apart from having to go to London to get a COVID test. Which, by the way, wasn't bad at all, was it? You were really nervous about it.
It was fine. Honestly, it was in and out in 5 minutes, and the actual test took like less than half a minute.
It did not hurt at all, because we were a bit scared, because they do shove that thing, that probe up your nose.
The probe.
What's it called? Not a probe.
Swab.
The swab. So first of all, they swab your mouth, so your tonsils and the little thing that hangs down in your mouth, and then they stick it up both noses. Nostrils? Noses. I've only got one nose.
Does Ben have?
Then they stick it up both nostrils and give it a turn for 10 seconds, and we were scared about that. But honestly, apart from it making you want to sneeze and tiggle,
no, it kind of felt like there was just a really big bogey stuck up your nose for a couple of seconds.
Oh, it was
very
so
strange.
weird. My eyes were streaming, but honestly, it was nothing to worry about. So if you've ever got to get a test, they're not too bad. And then we came down straight to Portsmouth, where the cruise is leaving, because we didn't want to sort of be exposed to anybody else.
Yeah, because I don't know if you know, we're in Cambridge, which is north of London, and Portsmouth south of London, so it meant that we'd have to go through London twice taking the tube. So we thought better to just do it once. So we've came down to Portsmouth and
bought some food and then just locked ourselves in.
Literally, you can't see off camera, there is a gigantic pile for 3 days worth of pot noodles, Pringles, all sorts of
instant
food.
Noodles is what we've been living off, but it's been fine.
But this was just our choice as well. This isn't a requirement for you to self-isolate, but we just decided we wanted to because we didn't want to test positive.
Just for extra safety.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh my gosh, guys, I've got to say, the wait for our results. I mean, we were pretty sure we didn't have COVID. We both felt healthy. But we were getting pseudo symptoms. Am I getting a headache? Am I getting a... No, but yeah, the wait was agonising. Honestly, I know it's a hashtag first world problem, but yeah, the wait was really hard, wasn't it?
I know, we were refreshing our emails.
Phones
every couple of... Ben actually... I think Ben's got RSI in his arm for the amount of times he kept refreshing the email.
Like, my muscles are hurting so much because I was like touching the phone. But the great news is, last night at midnight, our results came back and we were both negative.
Yeah. So we now have our certificate to present to the cruise line at the port tomorrow, and a copy as well to present to when we arrive in Barbados. And then there is some more checks at the port tomorrow, so fingers crossed.
We've got to have another test at the port, which is a rapid 15-minute test. So we've got to get through that first as well. So fingers crossed for us, guys. It's been a right haul getting here. I've never been so anxious in my life, because we are obviously super excited about this.
Can't wait.
Especially because we can bring you all along with us and you can follow us with all of the journey. But yeah.
And it's been 8 months since we're last on a cruise ship actually sailing as well, which is going to be an awesome experience.
Yeah, so what's everybody said?
Yeah, so Mark, thank you so much for your super chat. Pop we don't have the graphics.
Thank you so much, Mark.
He said, "Love you boys from San Fran."
Oh, thanks, Mark.
Thank you so much.
Really appreciate it.
Joanne, our favourite part of a Sunday. JR, cheers from West Hollywood. Cheers.
Oh, cheers from West Hollywood. Weehawk. How
So
lovely.
Jessie, she said she had to take the test today for the survey thing that the NHS are doing.
Oh, right.
Yeah, our sister-in-law did that as well.
Did. Jerry from San Diego. Hi, Jerry. How you doing? Do you have a printout? Yeah, we have to print out our test twice, Cheryl. Once for the yacht company, which we've got to hand in tomorrow to the ship's doctor. He'll take our temperature, then oxygen levels, and then give us another quick swab. And we've got to keep the other test certificate, which has all got the laboratory details on it, for Barbados when we arrive in Barbados as well, just to show we were clean before we left the country.
And in terms of forms that we had to fill out, the new forms, so we have health declarations that we've both filled out. They are new, so they've just got a few more questions on them.
We've got to fill out some tomorrow on the day as well.
On the day, yeah. So we've been sent them to print out beforehand so we can fill them out when we get to the port. We also have, they ask for your insurance information, so your travel insurance information, and a test and trace form as well. But apart from that, it was all pretty standard, really.
It's been really simple. The guys over at Sea Dream have been fantastic. There hasn't been really any problems at all, has there? Oh yeah, somebody's saying about the one show. Yeah, we were supposed to be on the one show on Tuesday.
Guys,
oh my gosh, we were so disappointed.
So we sat. This is what happened on Tuesday night. It gets to 7 o'clock. Me and Ben sit on the sofa. We have a glass of wine each. We settle in for our one show debut. And then they say, and it's an Elton John special tonight.
And we were like, hang on, it wasn't Elton John yesterday when we looked.
And it was Elton John, and then 10 minutes in, still Elton John. Then 15 minutes in, there's an Elton John special video.
Oh, yeah.
And then we get to the end, and we haven't been on with it. We've been bumped by bloody Elton John.
But the good news is it is still going to be shown. We're just waiting for the date where, because they plan these things weeks in advance, they're waiting for another date so it slots in nicely with one of the guests. But
so fingers crossed. Yeah.
We might
not even be here when it goes out. They may just put it out. But they emailed us afterwards to say, hi, sorry, Elton John was a last minute booking, and they dedicated the entire show to Elton John. Yeah. So, I mean, if you're going to get bumped... It's good to be booked by Elton John.
Jenny's asking how long the cruise. It's 17 nights, so it's a long one. It's across the Atlantic, as you know, to Barbados, so it's going to be a super long cruise. So we're going to be able to make loads of content for you guys. As we said, we're really excited about going on Sea Dream. They look like such a fantastic cruise line, don't they?
Yeah, really can't wait. I just can't wait to be back on the ocean, sailing again.
Back on the ocean, look at that.
Feeling the waves, getting a little bit seasick. Is it sad? I'm really excited for that.
Are you really?
Yeah, just because we haven't done it.
So we've been actually tracking her. She was in Rotterdam today picking up passengers, and she's on her way to Portsmouth. She's due to arrive at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And doesn't that food just look absolutely fantastic? As we said, they're offering a series of cruises. They've not asked us to say this. We're just saying this off our own backs. But they've got a series of cruises from Barbados all the way till April, and you can actually cruise with them because they're classed as a yacht and not as a traditional cruise ship. So it's great. But doesn't she look lovely? This is her in the Caribbean.
Yes, and
with the toys out the back.
We can't wait to film the ship for you guys, and let us know in the comments what you'd like to see from us. Obviously, we're going to be doing a ship tour, a cabin tour, and give you an overview of what the experience is like. I'm very excited for it.
I'm really excited. It's going to be a very different experience for us. We've been doing quite a bit of research, but not too much because we don't want to
spoil it.
There's still a chance we won't be going tomorrow. If anything goes wrong, it's really uncertain times, but fingers crossed we are. We've got this far. So
Sean asked, what ports of call do we have, if any?
So we were stopping in Madeira, in Funchal in Madeira, which is a Portuguese island in the Atlantic Ocean, and then two places in Grenadines and St. Vincent. I think it's Kingstown and Meru, which is a tiny little island, but it looks absolutely spectacular.
So yeah, they've said that they've chosen quite small and remote places just so that they can stay in a cruise bubble, I guess.
Absolutely,
just for COVID.
And they've purposely picked safe islands and islands where we're not going to be mixing with the population, if you know what I mean. So Fingers crossed it should all be good.
And Margaret said there'll be no pot noodles for the next 17 days.
Oh, thank God. Oh my God, we've had every variety. Chicken and mushroom, katsu curry.
Coconut and Thai coconut.
I've got to say it, the instant noodles are not that bad. It's been a while, probably since university, that I had them, but they're not that bad at all.
One of them was 60% of your daily salt allowance, so I don't think they're that healthy.
They were honestly super tasty. I didn't not like them, to be honest. Did you?
I enjoyed them. Okay. Yeah, I liked them. Cookie Monster said, wish you have a great cruise with a little ship. Did you follow the departure of Aida in Civitavecchia yesterday?
Oh yeah, so I think we saw some posts on Instagram of people who were on there, so it was really good to see her going as well. Patty, thank you so much for the super chat, really appreciate it. Can't wait to see your videos. Good luck, David, with the seasickness on a smaller ship.
Do you know what? I never used to get seasick, and I think it's age. Do you guys find that the older you get? Because even theme parks now, I have to take some seasickness tablets.
We'll be fine. We'll make sure we have tablets, and
I'll be fine. Yeah,
we'll hopefully be fine. We're on deck 3. I think there's only 4 decks, so
yeah, quite high up.
So we're quite high up on the deckage, but yeah. I'm so excited.
Perry said, if the passengers want their pot noodles, I'm pretty sure Sea Dream will provide them for you.
Oh, no, thank you.
Well, we've heard if there's a particular type of beer you want that they get in the pots, they'll actually do a beer run for you, which sounds crazy. That sounds cool.
I wouldn't dare do that. I'd be too scared to ask, because the crew is so nice.
Yeah.
Cruises, we are leaving for Cancun on Saturday. Can't wait.
Oh my gosh, so exciting.
That'd be amazing, guys.
Have a great time.
Love Cancun.
I've never been.
You've been to Cozumel, but I've been to Cancun a few times. It's amazing.
But we've seen quite a lot of travel, and a lot of people go from the US go there, so I've seen quite a lot of it, so it's quite cool.
Awesome.
Marjorie said, can we get into the engine room? I don't know. They might do a ship tour.
It's a very small ship, so...
Yeah, we might not be able to film, because sometimes they're a bit funny about filming in bridges and engine rooms, but if we can
security.
If we can take photos for you, we'll definitely take photos and pop them on our Facebook for you.
Absolutely, yeah. We'll do as much content. We've got plenty of time to bring you lots of content. Things. So yeah, that should be fun.
Rebecca said fancy cocktails. I forgot. Cocktail of the week.
We don't have a cocktail of the week.
It's cocktail time.
Cocktail.
Yeah, with Ben and David. Cha cha cha.
Yeah.
So this week's cocktail
is sponsored by tea.
This is a nighttime tea. It's lavender and chamomile.
Yes.
There we go. That's our drink.
And it smells absolutely delicious, doesn't it, David?
It does. We don't have any alcohol. Gorgeous. We're trying to keep fresh for tomorrow.
Yeah, nice and fresh.
And then as soon as we're on board, it's alcohol time.
Yeah. we'll have a few drinks when we're on board. But we've got lots of work to do as well. We're planning to do a full ship tour, a cabin tour, loads of footage from the voyage and the different things and what you can expect on a Sea Dream yacht club cruise. Because they are... honestly,
very unique.
Not only that, but the prices are ridiculously cheap as well. Genuinely, when we've looked at some luxury cruises before, they've been ridiculously extortionate. We've seen some prices that are a third of that on Sea Dream that we could actually probably push to afford if we.
Yeah, if you're thinking about everything that's included as well.
Private yacht.
Like I say, we'll experience it for you and let you know what we think,
exactly.
And if we think it's worth the value for money, which is always a big question. Jetin said, "How old is the ship?" She's quite an old ship.
She's over 30 years. She's over 30 years old.
Yeah, she's over 30 years old, and she's been with, I think, 4 different cruise lines.
She has, yeah, but she's very well kept and obviously modernised inside and things, and she looks gorgeous. So yeah, we'll let you know. You'll see for yourself when you come on board with us. Sheila saying she's really jelly. Have a blast, gentlemen. Oh, thank you so much. That's really, really, really kind. Raymond is hoping to go on the Regent Splendour in March. Fingers crossed for you. Hopefully you get on there as well.
Melissa, is alcohol included in your fare? Yes, they have a big range of drinks that are included. They do have premium drinks that are not
just top shelf.
Top shelf, but when we actually looked at it, what they're classing as not top shelf is classed as top shelf on other cruise lines, if that makes sense. So the included menu is pretty much like, I'd say, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean.
So Perry's saying Sea Dream seems expensive until you price out a Disney cruise. Yep,
it's true. Yeah,
it's cheaper than a Disney cruise.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Disney cruises are really expensive. I mean,
you're getting a lot more. You're getting a lot more for your money on a Sea Dream.
Of course, it's a completely different experience as well. But yeah, I mean, the price of Disney cruises is one of the reasons we haven't cruised with them in a long time.
Yeah, we love them, but they're just too much. They're too much money. Amanda, hi boys. What's the plan for tomorrow? What time can you board? We can board at 11 o'clock. So we're going to leave here at about 10:30. So very excitedly.
Very excited.
Early as possible to get to the port. But they have asked all passengers not to get there too early just because of the whole...
social distancing and things like that. Yeah. So,
Desiree,
thank you so
much for the super chat. It's really appreciated. Little graphic.
Little graphics. Thank you so much for your cool sticker.
Thank you so much.
Rudy said, will you be doing any chef experiences? I've read that they do port cooking and shopping with the chef at port.
Oh, yes, we've definitely seen that. So they usually have like a barbecue on the beach, don't they?
I think, fingers crossed, they're doing the, it's the, oh my gosh, what do you call it? I've actually had a brain blank. The fishy things that you will eat. Caviar. So they do caviar on the beach, but if they can't do it on the beach, they'll do it around the pool. So they may be doing it around the pool, obviously, just because it's a bit safer. In terms of like cooking with the chef,
we'll do
don't know if it's available. Yeah. It's I'm hoping they might do some special experiences because we have so many sea days. Yeah. So that'll be exciting.
But we're willing to do everything, aren't we?
Yeah, and I'm not sure cool. They might not do the shopping in port because of COVID. They might not skip that, but certainly cooking with the chef, that'd be a cool experience.
That'd be really, really cool.
Mike, do they have Wi-Fi?
Yes, they do. We don't know how much it is yet, but we'll let you know.
We'll let you know, yeah.
Well, we will need a little bit of Wi-Fi at some point just to keep you guys updated and to upload some news shows and things, because we're going to still plan on doing our news show on Thursdays, or if a little bit later or earlier.
Yes.
But we'll try and get them out and upload them whilst we're in port.
Yeah, fingers crossed the Wi-Fi's working. If we go quiet, you know why.
Yeah,
it's because we don't have Wi-Fi.
Capacity of the yacht is 112 passengers, so really low, and 125 crew.
Yeah.
So she's got more crew than passengers.
And she's sailing at 50% as well at the moment.
Yeah, we think so, yeah.
Sarah says, is it wheelchair friendly? And also, Pamela's asking about accessibility as well.
I have no idea, but that is something we always cover.
But yeah, thanks for letting us know about that, and we'll add it to our list of things to check out and report back to you on.
Yeah, it's something we always check out. Two of our nephews have cerebral palsy and use wheelchairs, so it's always something we keep in mind, isn't it?
And good luck to Herbie as well, our nephew, who's got he's got a big operation while we're away. So, and our other nephew's birthday as well while we're away, so happy birthday if you're watching,
everybody
guys.
Can send loads of love to Herbie, our nephew. He's having an operation on his legs to hopefully help correct some of the cerebral palsy, so a big good luck to him, because he's a very, very brave little boy.
Yeah.
And it's not the first surgery he's had, so if everybody can send some love for Herbie. And our other nephew, Rowan, who is 1 year.
He's 1 year old.
He's so cute.
It's so sad though, we haven't seen him in almost
8 months.
It'll be in Christmas. It'll be a year.
Yeah, it's really sad.
We just can't see them because of social distancing and everything. It's absolutely awful. We've been doing video calls and stuff, but yeah, it's really sad. We haven't been able to see him in person.
It really is. Bless him.
It's really sad.
Lisa,
sorry, you go first.
Lisa, thank you so much for the super chat. Pop. Hi guys. Hi Lisa. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your super chat.
Yeah.
Cheryl, do they have entertainment?
Yes, so they have live music now and again. You're not going to get the big shows that you get on other cruise ships, but they have an outdoor cinema, which is really cool, which is set up in the pool area. And there's a big library, and there's a DVD player in every room, and they have loads of DVDs for hire as well, which is great.
It's kind of like, I know I said this before, if you imagine a river cruise is what I'm expecting. A river cruise but on the ocean.
Yeah.
It's kind of that experience where they will have a bit of a guitarist and things like that on a night.
Definitely.
And it's King D said, is there a casino? There is a casino.
A small casino.
It's very, very tiny. I think it's just one table.
Yeah.
But they do have a casino.
Yeah, somebody's asked us how much we paid for this cruise. This cruise has been gifted by Sea Dream in return for us producing some footage, which is amazing. We are very, very lucky, and we will work very hard to produce as much great footage for them and for you guys as well. So so this is extra exciting for us as well. It's an amazing opportunity.
Yeah, we paid for our own accommodation, like here in Portsmouth, getting to and from the ports, as well as our flights home and all of our COVID tests.
Yeah, our COVID tests were £500, so £250 each, or about maybe $600-700 for the COVID tests for a quick turnaround. So expensive, but so worth it at the same time.
Yeah, really excited, and Our flights were a bargain, guys. If you're looking at flights, now's the time to do it.
Flights are about half the price they normally are at the moment. Lisa, thank you so much for the super chat.
Pop.
From Lisa and Roger. Love you guys. We love you as well. Thank you so much for taking your time on a Sunday to watch us. It's really appreciated. It really is.
Sean's asking, how did I get the time off for the cruise? You must have a very understanding boss. I do. The company I work for are fantastic. They're super flexible and supportive with the channel. Usually it is very last minute I ask for time off, but also thankfully because we haven't been travelling this year, I've actually accumulated a lot of time to use. So I had the time to use as well. But I'm so grateful that they gave me almost a 3-week block off, which is really rare. So.
John's saying, what is the size of the cabin? The cabins are about normal junior suite size. All the cabins are the same, apart from there is a few different big suite cabins as well, and they look incredible. But yeah, the sort of suite size, they really look really big and comfortable. But again, we haven't been in it, so we'll let you know when we go out.
From the pictures, they kind of remind me of like the older princess ships. They look quite nice.
Yeah, really, really traditional. I think the thing they're going for is real comfort, so you feel very much at home.
And like a ship.
And one thing that we really like the look at with Sea Dream as well is they're not saying other cruise lines are, but they're not uppity and sort of stuck up.
Yeah.
They're very formal. They want you to have a luxurious time, but they want you to be very comfortable.
Yeah.
So there's no real strict dress codes.
No.
You've got to wear a collared polo shirt or shirt and trousers at dinner, but that's about it. And yeah, it's not stuck up, it's very friendly and formal. And from what we've heard from our viewers who've been on Sea Dream, that's what brings people back to them, because it's fantastic, because the crew is so friendly, fellow passengers are so friendly and not stuck up and a bit snobby, because we wouldn't enjoy that, would we?
No, particularly say having to wear a tux every evening for dinner is my idea of a nightmare.
Once or
just
twice,
packing.
Once or twice, fine, but
even just one night, you've got to fill your case with that tux, and it's been really nice to be able to know I can just wear a pair of what we call over here chinos. I don't know what they're called in America. And a nice shirt.
So it's just like smart pants.
Yeah.
Betty and Jeff, thank you so much, guys, for the super chat.
Oh, thank you, guys.
Norwegian cancelled our December cruise. We are now booked on the February NCL breakaway. Have you ever been on the breakaway? What did you think? Yes, we did. We went on the breakaway. She's fantastic.
We visited her for a day.
Yeah, she's exactly the same.
And she's the same as the Getaway, which we cruised
Getaway, and basically very similar to the Bliss and Encore as well.
Really love the
lovely
the ropes course at the back. Love all the different restaurants. It's a nice ship. Really enjoyed it. It's a great ship, and the waterfront is amazing. It's my favourite part on the whole ship. Oh yeah,
it's definitely, you're going to have a great time. We love our Norwegian ships. Again, thank you again to Eric. Thank you so much for the super chat. Just returned from 10 days in Cancun. Amazing. 2 extra days due to the Hurricane Delta, but 8 days of fun in the sun. Miss cruising a lot. Have a great time on your cruise. Can't wait to see the videos. Thank you so much, Eric. Really appreciate it.
Hope you enjoyed your holiday, and it was probably nice to get away.
The extended holiday. I hope that was a little perk of it being there a little bit longer, even though hopefully the hurricane didn't do much damage.
Geeky peoples, this is a great question. I absolutely love this one. Because we were only talking about this yesterday. Hi guys, is there a good luck charm or an item that you bring with you? Guys, we don't have one, we have 3 things.
I'll go get them. 2 seconds, I'll be back in 1 second.
So we have a routine that we have to do. The night before, no, 2 nights before a holiday.
Well, basically the day after tomorrow.
We have to watch the film the day after tomorrow.
This is...
and then the night before we have to get a McDonald's because we very rarely eat McDonald's actually, because we don't have one anywhere near us.
But it's became a tradition.
It's become a tradition, and every time we've had a good trip, we've always done these things, and it's always seemed to work out for us. So we always have to do this.
So we watched The Day After Tomorrow last night for the 30th time. I do love that film.
I hate that film.
And number 3, I've got to bring my little...
This is our good luck
teddy bear with me. So he was bought by my mum, and was given to me on the day I was born, and he's called Rainbow, and he's very old, and he's missing an eye, but yeah, he's beautiful. I love him, and I take him everywhere. I always have done. When I was working as crew, as an airline crew, he has been everywhere. He's done millions of miles around the world. But yeah, little rainbow. He's gorgeous. I love my little rainbow.
Yeah, but he's our little
really
good
sad.
It's really sad. It's not.
I don't feel right if he's not here with me.
Yeah.
Put him back. Just sitting down just nicely there. There we go. My little bear.
But yeah, he's our little good luck charm
sad.
that comes around the world with us.
He is, yeah.
Martin said, McDonald's by Deliveroo. They're about Uber Eats.
Uber Eats. I think they do Deliveroo as well. It's both. I saw a delivery driver out the window and I was looking out like, let me out. No, it really wasn't. It's been fine. It's went really quick.
Yeah.
Hasn't it? Been
really
stuck
quick.
in the hotel
We've been
room.
working as well. We've been catching up with a lot of work, and I've been doing catching up with work for while I'm away, so it's been good. Do you guys bring food snacks from home? Like I'll bring Old Bay for the steamed shrimp and pretzels. I don't know what Old Bay is. I think it's maybe some sort of
We
sauce.
don't tend to bring that many snacks, do we? It depends on the cruise.
I'm really like an older woman. I bring tea.
You
So
bring tea?
I brought this tea with us in a little jiffy bag.
It's true. But yeah, we don't usually bring that much. We usually bring some snacks for our room attendant, just because it's a nice thing to do. So we're gonna bring some snacks for him or her for tomorrow, just because it's a nice thing to do, and they've had a really tough time lately.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and
So some treats.
Doesn't cost as much. We do have some snacks. Yeah, but we don't usually. Depends on the cruise as well.
Yeah.
Depends if we know we can
does.
get things in port.
It's really true. Guys, it was so funny when we checked into this hotel room. We are being so anal about keeping it clean. We bought some wipes, some antibacterial wipes, or what you call Clorox wipes in the US, and we totally cleaned the room from top to bottom. Every switch, every button. We're becoming like, I think my hands are starting to like bleed because
Ben's obsessed with
I
cleaning.
became obsessed with cleaning. I'm gonna get some sort of like, when I leave the house, I'm gonna get ill because I haven't been outside.
I know, like when we had to pop out to get something, there was like groups of people and I was like, go away!
So funny.
I was like, I can't get out, I want to go on this cruise.
Leah, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. The two of you always make me smile. Thank you, enjoy. You guys make us smile. We love spending our Sunday evenings, don't we? And it's so weird being here.
It's weird.
It's like
quite nice, though.
We're not on our normal habitat.
Queen Bean, sorry, you've asked this a few times. Sea Dream 1 or 2, it's the Sea Dream 1.
Sea Dream 1, but they're basically identical. Yeah.
Thomas, what time is it here? It is
7:27
in the evening. I'm a minute
You're
ahead
a minute
of Ben
ahead,
because
yeah.
I'm slightly more.
He's slightly more northwest and whatever. East. But yeah, it's funny.
What kind of treats do we give the room attendant? I've gave them fancy chocolates with every cruise. So that was from Kathleen. We tend to take things...
British chocolate.
British chocolate,
things.
but the more we've travelled actually, we've noticed these are available everywhere now, but we always tend to take things like Cadbury's. They're a really easy thing to take because, you know, I think most people like chocolate, so we'll always take some Cadbury's chocolates. Usually chocolate, actually.
Yeah,
chocolate's always a winner.
Chocolate's a winner, isn't it? Maybe some savoury snacks or some sweets or some candy.
Yeah, chocolates and sweets, as we call them.
Yeah, but they always really do love it when we give them, because it's just nice, because it's something a little bit different from the place. They don't get much time off, so just to show our appreciation.
Yeah, but
Definitely.
I think stick to chocolates because some cruise lines are a bit funny if you take like maybe alcohol. I know on Disney we actually gave beers because we knew that they could take up to 6 beers from a guest.
Yeah, so we brought some beers on.
But I don't know about the other cruise lines, so I just stick to like sweets and chocolates and things.
Old Bay seasoning of the gods. So
nice. It's like a seasoning.
It's a seasoning. That's clever, isn't it?
I'm tempted to start taking sriracha everywhere because I eat that on everything.
Oh my God, Brian! I used to watch the Titanic on evenings that we would sail over the wreckage of the Atlantic crossings. That's hilarious. That's funny, Brian.
Patty, what's the best way to keep up with us when we're on our trip? Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube.
Instagram's probably whilst we're on a trip. Instagram's definitely
stories.
the best. So I think we're Cruise With on there. So if you search Cruise With, and we'll post updated stories, videos, pictures. So and we do post on Twitter and Facebook as well, but we're more regular on Instagram probably.
Yeah, so if you want up to date with what's going on, check out Instagram. Touch wood that the Wi-Fi is working and we have access to the Wi-Fi as well. So
but we'll post as much as we can.
And then also Facebook as well. Make sure you give us a like on there because we do post. We try to post once a day, just some sort of nice photos on Facebook and tell you what we're doing on there as well.
Martin saying Cadbury's a bit rubbish since the US firm took it over. It's true. Some things are still okay, but things like Cadbury's eggs,
everything's shrunk.
Are not very good. But yeah, everything's shrank now, isn't it? It's crazy. Like, bars of chocolate are like tiny now, so it's crazy.
But yeah, and we've also noticed like Cadbury's are just all over the world now. Even in the US, it's really easy to get Cadbury's chocolate. So it's not so much a British thing.
Marjorie takes Scottish fridge magnets. That's awesome. Patty, thanks for following us on Instagram. That's awesome.
Yeah, and don't forget to like this video. Yeah, thanks, Rebecca.
Thanks so much. It's really appreciated.
Thank you, Wolf, for your super chat.
Thanks, Wolf. Good evening. I sincerely hope you enjoy your cruise as much as possible. Have a lovely time and give Rainbow a hug from us in Sweden. I will do.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
That's so lovely. Mars bars.
Don't forget, guys, coming up later, we do have our quiz of the week and we have your cruise memories as well.
Cruise memories, yes, so we did. This is flying by, isn't it? We're half an hour through already.
Yes.
But yeah, thanks for joining us again, guys. If you've just arrived, welcome. If you're wondering where we are, we're in a hotel in Portsmouth, due to get onto a yacht tomorrow, which just sounds ridiculously opulent and
crazy.
It's like embarrassing to say, but we're very, very lucky people indeed. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. We really enjoyed it. Send all of your questions. We're answering lots of questions tonight. David's got
Cheryl, did we miss super chat from Layla?
Layla, we're so sorry if we missed you. You two make us smile. Thank you. Enjoy. Oh, we did, yeah.
Thanks,
Layla.
Thanks for letting us know, Cheryl. Brian said he doesn't recommend giving alcohol to cabin attendants as it's extremely cheap for them to buy it on board themselves, but chocolates are a brilliant idea.
Yeah, we like giving our chocolate.
Yeah, and we used to give phone cards, but we haven't done that. I think because people now have more mobile phones.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's a little bit better.
They've become less popular. I know they were really popular at one point to give them phone cards.
Yeah, Simon is room service inclusive. It is, and they've got a really nice menu for room service.
Yeah, it's not a full meals. It's called light bites, but they are available, and they look really delicious.
Yeah, there's things like hot dogs and sandwiches and some really nice food on there as well, some posh food. But that's another thing about the food as well. Whilst it is fancy, the chefs on board will really go out of your way to make you anything you want. So if you fancy a beef burger and fries one night because you're sick of all of the posh food, they'll absolutely go ahead and do that for you. Yes. So that's something that I really like as well, a bit about it not being too posh and stuffy.
Yeah, and when we filled out our vacation forms, they asked us our likes and dislikes as well, which I've never seen before. So
lots of likes and dislikes.
Lots of likes and dislikes, and what you'd like in your cabin and
pillows
things like that.
And what type of pillows.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Really cool. Rudy, thank you so much for your super chat.
Thank you, Rudy.
Sorry we don't have the fancy graphic tonight.
He said, "Bon voyage to you two. Have a safe and happy crossing." Thank you so much.
That's really appreciated. It really is appreciated. Thanks so much for your support, guys.
So Graham's asking, will we have COVID tests throughout the cruise?
Well, we were not actually sure. So obviously we've had one 2 days ago. We had to have it within 72 hours. We're going to have one tomorrow morning as well. We think we're probably going to have one maybe a few days before we hit land in the Caribbean. So, I mean, that really, 3 tests probably means nothing's happening on board. It's very safe, hopefully.
We may have daily temperature checks.
Yeah, we're definitely having daily temperature checks as well, and wellness checks. So that's good. And obviously the ship's being thoroughly cleaned all the time. They've got some crazy technology in the cabins where they electrostatically spray the whole ship and the cabins daily, and then they pop this giant UV bacteria and virus killing light in there and have it running in your cabin for 15 minutes a day. And there'll be a sign on your door not to go in because the light's so bright.
Well, and if you want a free tan, you can just lay in there and it'll tan you.
So they really have got. We've had a look through all of their plans, but we'll be bringing this all in the videos from you as soon as we can, just to let you know exactly what cruising is like right now. Yeah,
and there's actually a great video on their website which shows you everything that we've just talked about. Shows you the lights, shows you all the procedures. We watched it before we first looking at the cruise, and it was really interesting to know.
Yeah, and Martin said they can make us pot noodle.
I know!
No, thank you. I'm good.
Ben's loving the pot noodles. Amanda said, what about a room spray? Do you normally buy one for your cruise trips? Did you get one? We did.
We did.
So I go and find it.
It's in the bathroom next door. It's really nice as well. It's a Febreze one, and it's cotton. It's just a really nice, pleasant...
Cotton fresh.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, Jesus, it went on my nose.
There you go. That's our room spray.
Yeah, that's really nice. But not right in your face. Shauna, thank you so much for the super chat. It's really appreciated. I love how much you appreciate your subscribers. You're always humble and genuine and answer all questions. Not not just super chats. Not many do love you all. Yeah, we sure know we don't require super chats at all.
Thanks, guys.
You guys are just amazing for helping us. And as you know, any money from super chats and everything goes straight back into the production of the show. It goes towards any cruises, all of the transportation, and all of the massive equipment it requires to make these lovely videos for you. But we wouldn't be anywhere without you and our supporters, so we know how much it means, and we're so thankful.
Yeah, and other ways you can support us, you can literally just give this video a thumbs up, comment on our videos. That helps a lot. It helps with YouTube algorithm. So thumbs up and commenting helps a million miles.
It really does help, and share with your friends. But yeah, thank you continuously for our supporters. You guys are always amazing, and we always get the same bunch in every Sunday, and we really look forward to seeing each and every one of you. We really do. Thank you.
Scott, would we quarantine at a Premier Inn? Would we quarantine? Well, we have been here for 3 days.
Yeah. So we quarantined here for
It's more like self-isolation.
So we quarantined at home for a week and a half. Then we self-isolated here. So we only brought food down with us. We haven't been out once. The only time we're going to have contact with a person is tonight when they drop off our McDonald's. And
essentials.
We are so anal about this that we will wipe down all of the packaging and everything with Clorox wipes. Just
honestly,
to make sure, because we're very over the top.
I had to pop and grab something, and I thought Ben was going to wipe me like down head to toe when I came in.
I came out
bloody
with gloves.
The wipes. There's just wipes everywhere. It's obsessed with them.
I know, it's really bad, isn't it? Oh, Pam, thank you so much for your super chat. It's really appreciated. Have a great time. Looking forward to the videos. Great. We can't wait.
You.
We cannot wait to bring you the videos. We're super excited.
We 135B. How was the flight to the port? Any COVID concerns or hassles? Well, we haven't actually flown to the port because we're going from Southampton, so we took the train down.
It's only a quick train.
It's only well, it's quite long for us actually.
Well,
we've got to get a tube as well.
It's 3 hours, but we had to stop in London anyway because that was the only place we could get our really quick tests done, because we have to have them within 48 to 72 hours of the departure. We had to obviously pay a little bit extra, so that was only done in London, and then we came straight here. But what was great was London was really quiet, wasn't it? So we didn't even come within
the tube was
3 meters of anybody. So fingers crossed we haven't contracted anything in the last 3 days.
It was funny, the train into Cambridge, because we're just outside the city, so while the train went into Cambridge it was packed, and then between Cambridge and London it was dead. Tube was dead, train down here was dead. It was very strange.
Really
it was boiling though. I was so hot. I was carrying them cases up and down the tube with a nightmare, guys.
I've got to say though, guys, we've got
beautiful view as well.
We've got a view of the town. Like, it's not beautiful. It's the train station of the town. There were so many people out last night.
Packed.
It was packed with young people and students, but we are talking about hundreds and hundreds. It's so reckless. I just don't get it, man. I mean, fair enough. Some people don't like to wear masks and things. That's absolutely fine. But like, don't group into massive groups of people and then wonder why people are getting coronavirus. It's quite sad, but hey. Moose, thank you so much for the super chat. Just got off the phone booking a celebrity cruise. Amazing. 11-day Australian cruise in February 2022. The deals right now are fantastic.
Yeah, has anybody found any great not Black Friday?
Yeah.
Did anybody get any great Amazon Prime deals for your cruise? I know lots of people were shopping for cruise stuff on Amazon Prime. So if you got was it Prime Day all over the world?
I think it might have been, just a few days ago.
But I saw lots of people posting like getting stuff for their cruises.
Tom, and what have we missed the most about cruising? Everything. I think the very most it's just the feeling of being at sea. Do you think? Just the actual fresh air and that movement and just everything combined makes a cruise. So it really
just the experience, the feeling, everything.
Anthony, hey, thanks for watching. Travel and Pair have taken 2 flights without hiccups. We use the mandatory face mask and shield mask. Yeah, we've heard a lot of good things about the flights being very safe as well, which is great, which is fantastic.
And the Oliversman, how long does it take to get from London to Southampton? It takes about an hour and a half on the train.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Not too bad.
Sean, can you post the details of where you got the COVID test from? Yeah, we got it from the private Harley Street clinic. So basically just Google that and it tells you all of the details of how much it is.
There was a few of us as well, but we chose this one because we could get it done in person, so we didn't have to worry about posting it and then relying on Royal Mail, which are usually very good, but you know, it's an added, it's just an extra step that we didn't want to do. Also, they put that they test on 7 days a week. So because it was this Monday morning that we're going, so
it's quite awkward.
It's an awkward time. So we want somewhere where if the test results did come through on a Sunday night, we'd still get the test results. So that's why we chose this one.
There were cheaper options, not much cheaper, maybe £50 cheaper, and there was ones that were a lot more expensive. So we went with the one that had a good reputation. So yeah, they're called the Private Harley Street Clinic. Completely no advertising from them. It's just what we use, and we had a good experience with them. Yeah,
it was good. They said on their website it would take 24 to 48 hours. They actually said in person, she was like, "Oh, it'll be tomorrow." But it actually didn't. It came in the evening.
It came at 11 p.m.
Yeah,
we just went to bed.
So we'd just gone to bed. So yeah,
it was really good.
But they said 90% of their tests come back within 48 hours. So that's why we chose them.
Definitely, Amanda. Thank you so much for the super chat. Sorry, it's not much. Maybe you could treat Herbie to a teddy. Oh, bless you. We will do. Thank you. Don't apologise at all. You don't have to give us super chats. We
guys,
really do appreciate them.
Just appreciate you watching,
thank
guys.
You. And Dagmara, same for you as well. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful time.
Yeah, so a few of you who are catching up, we're at the Premier Inn at the moment. We're not on the ship yet. We're going to be going on the Sea Dream. Well, fingers crossed. We're planning to go on the Sea Dream 1 tomorrow, all being well. And our COVID test cost us £250 each.
But Oliver Mastoners does, and my partner works for the NHS, so 50% off all the cruises. So yeah, so if you work for a healthcare, private, or for the NHS, I think anywhere in the world, you can get up to 50% off an MSC cruise. That's a really good tip there. Earl and Tom, we got a great Amazon Prime deal on new luggage, which we needed badly.
We need new luggage badly.
Honestly, I think we're buying luggage on a monthly basis. Do you?
The last ones we bought were
Crazy.
American Tourister, and guys, they're absolute.
Oh, terrible.
Bleep.
They're fine, but what happens is the wheels just go. So on both of our cases, they're brand new. I think we've used them maybe 3 times. A wheel is completely gone, melted down.
Yeah, I mean, it's the third brand we've been through now. So if you've got any recommendations, we've tried American Tourister, and what was the one before you had?
I've had Samsonite as well.
They kept falling apart. But the good thing about them was they kept replacing it. And then Ben actually had an unbranded one that lasted years.
I did, yeah. I got it from work.
It was like a
Virgin.
tank.
But yeah, Oliver Masterson, the cost of the test £250 each, or about $350 each. So it wasn't quite cheap. Martin, confused. You keep talking about Southampton and Portsmouth. We're in Portsmouth. So this cruise is going from the tiny little international port of Portsmouth.
Well, it's a ferry port.
Oh yeah, it's a ferry port,
and it can
handle. It's a really nice port.
It's a ferry port that can handle small ships. So the ships you usually see here are ships like Viking, Saga, and the smaller lines like that.
Yeah, we went on a Viking ship from here before, and it was really lovely. It's a really lovely port. It was brand new. I remember leaving my phone after we went through checking. It was so embarrassing. Shauna, US citizens allowed to cruise yet or visit Europe? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Not without it being like a business matter or like an urgent matter. I don't think so. I think you can definitely come over, but I think you've got to have a good reason for it. And I don't think any of the cruise lines at the moment here anyway are accepting American citizens. But Sea Dream are. That's one of the cruise lines that are, especially once they get to Barbados as well.
So if you guys are asking about any updates on cruising from the US...
So there is a little bit of an update from Royal Caribbean. Have actually announced the cruises that they're planning to do in December, which is a good thing. It's the first time they've actually named ships as well as itineraries that are going to sail, and they've actually released quite a few of them. If you search online, because I can't remember the specifics right now, have a look on there, but there's loads of cruises going, even like 11-night cruises from I think Port Miami. There was some from Port Everglades, Tampa, Liberty from Liberty in up north on the north east coast. But yeah, so they've actually released some cruises.
So it's looking positive, yeah. It's looking positive. Unfortunately, we can't go because we can't get Esters at the moment.
Yeah, we can't get the visa required because they're not allowing it, which is crazy. Just to say, COVID tests are free in the UK as well, but not for travel. The thing about the free test is that they can take up to 5 working days to get the results back. We have to have it back within 48 hours, basically.
From the time we took the test, yeah.
Plus a certificate signed by a doctor with the laboratory results. So that's something you wouldn't get on the free scheme.
I know a few airlines are accepting the NHS tests as proof, but like Ben said, we had to have the test taken within 72 hours of departing, and we couldn't risk then sending that away and even being able to get it back in time. We just couldn't risk it, so we had to have it guaranteed back.
Yeah. Brian and Jen, no, you haven't missed Cruise Memories. We're going to be bringing that up really shortly.
And thanks, guys, for all your recommendations of cruise brands. I'm seeing a lot of people say Trip and To Me as well, so
a lot of people are asking what we're getting from McDonald's. Big Mac meal for the win. And you'll get like chicken tenders, aren't you, or something?
Yeah, I don't like burgers.
Warren, thank you so much for the super chat. It's really appreciated. Thank you for sharing the trip with us. You have helped us get through these crazy times. Have a wonderful trip and stay safe. Oh, guys, you're so amazing. Thank you so much for all of your well wishes and all of your questions. It's really nice of you. It's great.
Heather, welcome. Don't worry, you haven't missed it. We've still got lots to come.
We've got lots to come. Elliot Globetrotter do a lovely luggage. We'll have a look into that. What we want is big chunky wheels.
It's the wheels that are the problem.
It's the wheels that always fail us because the roads and streets are not very good. So I think the break through that.
Yeah, because where we live is in the country, and it's a lot of like just unpaved streets to get to the train station.
Yeah,
and they tend to just like kill the wheels, and then we also tend to have a lot of heavy luggage as well, so we need something that's going to last.
The equipment, yeah. Heather, we agree. We think it might be a major obstacle as well. The testing for many Americans, it's being able. It's the fact that you've got to get it in such a tight space. Yeah. It's quite difficult if you don't live in the right place.
Even like the UK, we're lucky that we're actually going through London, so it worked out good for us. But I mean, if you didn't have a testing spot near you, I guess it'd be quite hard. But I do know that a lot more places. I've heard Boots, which is a big pharmacist chain here, the same people that own CVS, and they're going to be setting up some sort of testing system as well.
British Airways,
for British Airways. So.
Oliver's asking, do MSC provide free tests? Yes, they do. They provide free tests at the port along with Costa. We don't know what the American lines are going to do yet. They said that they won't do it until they can implement it fully. So at the moment it looks like you're going to have to do what we're doing and pay for a test. I'm sure you can get tests as well in Southampton, somebody's just asking, but I'm not sure they're the quick turnaround ones that you require, so that's why we had to go to London.
Yeah, we could get them in our local town, but they didn't open on weekends. That was the problem we were having. Do we have to wear masks on the ship? No, we don't. Masks are not required.
Social distancing.
It's social distancing, and you are welcome to wear masks if you feel comfortable. But actually, on the ship, you do not have to wear masks.
Andy and Kirsty, how much camera equipment are you taking? We're taking a tripod. We're taking our 2 Sony cameras, a microphone, a lapel mic, a drone, and a few batteries. Because we're allowed to fly our drone on this ship, which is really cool.
They gave us the clearance for that. It's essentially
it's quite heavy,
two cabin bags full of equipment, and then in the suitcase is the tripod, which weighs a ruddy ton.
Yeah, and we use the new Sony A7S3 and the A7 III cameras with a few sets of lenses, so it works really well. So we're looking forward to trying out this camera on our trip. So hopefully it's going to be really nice footage. Yes. Right, should we do the quiz, everybody, really quickly?
Yeah, is everyone ready for a quiz?
Let's do the quiz.
Let's hope this works.
Yeah, we did have some.
It's been a bit funny
issues
earlier.
So guys.
So a clue to this was, if you've been following our Instagram stories, you'll already know the answer to this question. What is the name of the observation tower located in Portsmouth? And that is where we are coming to you live from tonight, is Portsmouth. So, it's not fastest finger first, just keep a tally of your score. It is out of 10, but let us know what you think the answer is in the comment section.
And Brian, yes, we do allow the companies to use our footage if they want for any marketing materials, just to be completely open there. Which is obviously a big pull, so we're getting a lot out of it and they're getting a lot out of it, which is great, and we get to bring this stuff to you guys.
Now, I was going to ask Ben if he knew the answer to this, but I didn't realise when I made this quiz earlier it was plugged into the TV in the hotel. So he saw me make all these quizzes.
Right, yeah, people are getting it right. Well done, everybody. The Spinnaker Tower.
It's a Spinnaker observation tower.
And it's so lovely. You can see it from our hotel room.
Yeah.
Next question.
Oh, we didn't do the intro. I'm very sorry. It's trivia time.
Trivia time, bitches. All for fun and fun for all is the slogan for which cruise line? Yeah, I don't know this one.
You don't know this one?
No, I don't.
I actually didn't know this was their slogan.
Yeah. Yes, we checked with our holiday insurance and it's fine because we're going to countries which we're allowed to visit, and it isn't classed as a cruise ship, it's classed as a yacht.
The only thing they're not covering is cancellation, which doesn't affect us anyway.
Yeah, so let us know which cruise line this is.
I think we're a little bit behind tonight then on the old...
I think it might be a little bit faster. So a lot of people are saying Disney.
A lot of people are saying Disney.
Is that right, David? Carnival?
Carnival.
Should we have a look?
It's Carnival.
It's Carnival. Ooh.
All for fun and fun for all.
I think that's an old slogan, isn't it? Isn't it just...
Well, that's what I googled.
Which cruise port handles more passengers every year? Port Canaveral or Port Everglades?
Oh my god, no, go away, Google. I said Google and she's like taking over my phone.
Oh no. Google.
Yeah, so which one handles more passengers each year? Which one do you think it is?
Oh, look at that. I've got a nice little fancy
oh, look, it looks
screen
like
over there. That looks cool. I probably think Port Everglades. Port Everglades is Fort Lauderdale, is that right? I think. Maybe. I'm not sure.
A lot of people are saying Everglades and a lot of people are saying Canaveral.
Or should we have a look? Who's right? So the real answer is Canaveral.
Canaveral. Yeah, according to their 2017-2018, it was Port Canaveral.
Yeah.
I've spelt it wrong.
I don't know. It doesn't look quite right. Let's have a look. What does the word Morella mean?
Oh, this is a bit of a tough one.
In what language?
Latin. It's
in
Latin. Morella is a Latin name, and it's the British Cruise Line. They changed their name from Thomas Cook.
And Brian, I'm surprised. Yeah.
What's it?
It's surprising that their port was that one. Yeah.
What did they used to be called, Morella?
Tui.
They used to be called something else.
Oh yeah.
Thomson.
Thomson Cruises.
Yeah. So they changed the name to Thomson. What do you think it means? Give it a guess.
What do you think Morella means?
In Latin.
Oh, look at that, guys. We're all fancy and half. So, we'll see if I do it. What the word Morella means. Let us know. Let us know. Oh, wrong one. Let me go and have a look.
Oh, so we've got some answers. We've got Little Ocean, Shining Sea, Little Sea, no clue.
Shining Sea or Star of the Sea. So definitely people got that
Shining
right.
Sea,
Jack, well
got that
done.
correct. If you said Little Sea or because I think Little Sea might be correct as well. There's a few anything to do with sea, star, shine.
Oh, what is the name of Holland America's loyalty program?
I actually did not have a clue about this one.
This is a very tough one. So what's the name of the Holland America's loyalty program? This is a hard one. So old Holland America, everything's backwards. So you think it's over there, but it's over there. But yeah, what is it? Do you know what it is? I don't know what it is. I've got absolutely no idea.
I actually didn't know this.
Shall we have a look? Has anybody given answers?
I haven't got any answers yet, but
remember,
I think we're a little bit behind.
It's not fastest finger first. Mariners.
Mariner Society.
Mariner Society. Let's have a look.
Mariners.
Yeah, Mariner Society.
Mariner Society.
Well done, guys. That's so good.
Ooh, how are you all doing?
Right, next question. What is the name of Princess Cruises' mascot bear? Oh, I think I know this one, David.
Do you?
I think this one's an easy one.
Well done, everyone getting Mariner Society.
Well done.
Nikki got that correct. Well done. Mr. Wigan Dave.
Yeah. Well done, everybody. Let's go. Let's have a look what it is. So obviously it's Stanley the Bear.
Stanley the Bear.
Stanners.
Well
Stan
done.
is the bear. Well done, everybody.
You got Stanley.
Right, let's go
next
to the next
one.
Question. So when sailing in Europe, what is the onboard currency of Royal Caribbean or Caribbean ships?
Ooh. So what is the onboard currency?
So what would you use currency-wise?
Well done to the previous question. Jack, Ollie, Pam,
Dave
Quaxon.
Rainbow, Jesse, Captain Fluff, love it. That's fantastic.
Paddington,
Yogi.
Right, the wrong one.
But yeah, what's the currency of ships from Royal Caribbean in Europe? So we're getting USD from Michael, Sue saying dollars, Yash is saying euro, dollars, Swiss francs, euros.
A rip-off, Alan said.
Yes, it's USD.
USD, bit of a trick question, that one. I thought.
So always remains in the currency.
Where?
Is it Australia that's different?
I don't think Royal. I think Royal wherever they are in the world. That's Carnival princess ships that do that.
No, do that.
Yeah.
I had a feeling that Royal Caribbean did something different in Australia, but that's just me. Right, and then the final question. What is the name of the new Seaside class ship that will be delivered to MSC Cruises in August 2021? So you've got the Sea View and the Seaside.
Yes, so what's the third one?
So what's the next C one?
There's a clue in the name. The clue's in the question. The clue's in the
clue's
question. Hello, Mary Jane. Welcome.
Clue's in the
Happy
question.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Mary Jane. Have a lovely day. But yeah, what clues in the question?
Bowie, in Australia it's still USD.
Oh, it is. Sorry, I stand corrected.
Seashore, everyone's getting
guys,
this.
You're amazing. Seashore.
MSC Seashore.
MSC Seashore, well.
I wonder what they're going to do for the fourth one.
Well done, guys. Let us know how many you got right there out of the questions.
Yeah, out of 10.
I think I got, I don't know if it's 10, I think it's about 7 or 6, but hey.
It was 10.
I think I skipped a few by accident.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I accidentally pressed go twice. Sorry about that, guys. But let us know how many questions you got right.
Cool.
Right.
In the meantime, should we have a look at our cruise memories?
Yeah, let's have a quick look at cruise memories now, because I know a few people are asking for those. Oh, what's this one, David? This first one?
So yeah, guys, this was me yesterday. Not yesterday, the day before. Taking the COVID test.
The dreaded COVID test.
It really was not that bad.
It wasn't that bad. I took a sneaky selfie. It's not good, is it? Next up from Michael, Key West misses cruises and the gays.
Yeah.
We miss Key West as well, Michael.
Yeah, look, there's no cruise ships, and that was taken from the aeroplane because he's cabin crew.
Oh, wow, look at that. It looks beautiful. Next up from Katie, Happy Sunday, Katie. Lovely to see you. Look at that, she's in the merch as well.
Decked head to toe in Cruise with Ben and David. Thanks,
That's
Katie.
fantastic, well done. And next up from Eric.
Our son Quentin's 18th birthday in Bermuda on Adventure of the Seas.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's
I
cool,
love
isn't
those
it?
hats. They're really cool. The under the sea hats. Martin,
I think
Steve.
they wear under the sea.
Yes.
Yeah, like the...
Another under the sea.
Yeah.
Steve with a couple of fine fellows at the Palace of Diocletian in Split, 2016. That's awesome. Love it. And next up, we have a picture from... Oh, it's the same picture.
Sorry.
From Brian and Jen.
Our formal night attire awaiting the Champagne Waterfall, January 2019 on the Royal Princess.
Oh, I love the waterfall. Lovely picture, guys. I love the Champagne Waterfall. It's a big highlight. And Steve, can't wait to put them to use. Love them, Steve. They're
Thanks,
fantastic.
guys, for getting our masks there.
That's the one that I got as well.
And then the final one from Jessica and Paul.
Our wedding in 2016 on the Carnival Dream. It was such a fabulous day. We have no idea how that kid climbed up on the bride. That's hilarious. So funny. But yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Send us your pictures to our Facebook page, Cruise With. Alternatively, you can email at ahoy at cruisewith.co.uk.
Yep.
But we don't know when we'll be doing the next live show. It will be soon, but obviously we're going to hopefully be away. So
we're going to be away for at least the next 2 or 3 weeks. But if you want to send them through, please do, and we'll save them for when we're next live.
And Duchess of St Andrew, thank you. Like and subscribe. That really helps us out, guys. We're really glad that you could join us tonight. It's been a really fun night.
No, it's gone so quick, guys. Honestly, so quick. Right, I'm bringing up the McDonald's app in a minute. I'm going to start ordering soon.
I'm so excited.
So excited. Well done to guys on the quiz. A few of you,
really
looks like
well.
everyone's getting about 4 correct. I think that was about the average answer. 3 and 4.
Good. That's good.
3 and good.
Hi, Sal. Thank you. It's fantastic that you can all get involved with us again, guys. We're here, as we said, in Portsmouth, so somewhere a little bit different. Thankfully, everything seems to have gone okay. We don't have all of the fancy graphics we normally do, because that's on our big system at home.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all went quite well. So as you know, you can probably tell we're quite excited, but we are a little bit nervous and anxious about tomorrow, about having to test positive again, which we're sure we are, because we feel very healthy.
Having to test negative, hopefully.
Negative.
Not positive.
No.
Please don't say that.
Right. Thanks, Jenny. Have a fabulous time. Yes, can't wait for 21st of May, the Odyssey of the Seas. Really hope that happens. 2 of my 3 booked cruises have also already been cancelled. It sucks,
doesn't it?
Well done, Oliver, with 8 for the last question as well. Pam, have a £quarter on me. Love it. Fantastic, isn't it? Happy sailing, guys. Looking forward to the content. Thank you as well, Sue. Have the best time, Hannah. Which is our favourite cruise line? I don't have one. That's like asking. Who's your favourite child?
Who's your favourite child? Too many.
Too many.
Did our segment get shown? No, we haven't been shown yet on the one show. Fingers crossed, it probably will get shown while we're away.
It's probably going to be shown. They usually schedule it 2 or 3 weeks in advance. So because we were pushed by that bloody Elton John.
Elton John.
Well, if you're going to get pushed by anybody, it may as well be Elton John, mightn't it? Like one of the biggest superstars in the world.
Yeah.
But hey, yeah, hopefully, as soon as we find out, we'll let you know. But we will try and get that clip to everybody around the world, so you can all have a quick look at it in secret. So don't tell the BBC.
Yeah.
Shh. Any information about Ovation of the Sea restarting? No, nothing Bowie. We know Quantum of the Sea starting cruising in December for Singapore residents only on cruises to nowhere from Singapore.
And not to worry, Martin, our sister-in-law is house sitting for us.
Yes, we've got a house sitter and we've got really fancy little cameras as well.
From Amazon.
From Amazon, from Prime Day. So we've got cameras so we can see from to the outside and the inside, and we get notified if somebody's trying to burgle us. So if you try and burgle us, you be on camera.
Yeah.
Not that.
But somebody's there anyway.
My sister's there anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We will see you, hopefully, I'm trying to think when. We're going to try and do a live at some point because we're in Madeira next Saturday. So that might be a possibility.
Bring up the calendar.
Bring up the calendar. Where are we and when are we? But we're going to try and do a live again. As we said, make sure that you're following us on Instagram, Cruise With, as we're known there, because we're going to be posting all of the latest information as well as pictures and stories. So head over there and give us a follow. That would be really great.
So our next live should be either the 8th, because we may be away then.
Yeah, so fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. So it'll either be the 8th or the 15th is the next time that we will be live. But don't forget though, there will be videos going up, and you can also follow us on Instagram as well.
Yeah, please do. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us again. Thank you for everybody who's give super chats and everything like that, and thanks to our amazing patrons as well, where we give you extra things like early access to our videos. Our ghost ship video is already up there and live on our Patreon page, and we really appreciate you, don't we?
Yeah, thanks guys. You all should be getting some postcards through the mail if you haven't got them already as well.
So I guess that's it till next time, guys. Again, thank you so much. Have an amazing week. Stay safe, take care of yourselves, and we love you lots. Okay, that's it till next time.
Happy cruising.
Happy cruising.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it